Hey everyone, happy Friday. COVID week 15 reflections. Been 15 weeks, it's crazy, guys. So I want to send kind of three reflections related to COVID. Number one, the House Bill 1035 we talked about last week is now Senate Bill 113 and passed in North Carolina. And so what that means is that school districts are now in North Carolina, allowed to have unlimited remote learning days moving into next year. So I think a lot of superintendents are still waiting on further guidance from Raleigh and really from other school districts across the country to see what they're doing. But if they so choose and their boards agree, they can have unlimited remote learning days and really have all remote learning days for next school year. Second thing related to that is we're hearing a lot of superintendents talk about their preference to begin the school year 100% remote. And that makes to us a lot of sense because you don't run the risk of kind of having COVID spread throughout students or staff within your school. You can kind of ease back into a hybrid model, if you will, or 50% model. But it may make sense for a lot of superintendents, as they're already thinking about and discussing, to start in an all virtual model or all remote model at the beginning of next school year, and then gradually ease into what we would call a resemblance of normalcy for school. So I think be on the lookout to hear more superintendents and school districts and boards talk about beginning next fall 100% remote. So those are the two big things that we want to send. And then thirdly, a little selfishly, but if you're listening to this on the podcast, you may have already heard it, but we released 2 episodes over the past 2 weeks that we think are really good. Had some incredible guests, Rachel Fortune from Jacksonville, and then Carrie Cook from Charlotte. 2 really cool, I think, fun interviews, speaking to these ladies about what makes them so great, but also their work and their lens on education, on innovation, and on equity. Those 3 things that we care so deeply about. So we hope those updates are helpful. Check out the Square Pizza podcast and some other things that we're putting on our website and our social media as well. Thanks for the love, guys, and hope you have a good weekend.